What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Factorio. Last time we were here, I had started building rocket part production, and if you look at our rocket parts, we're up at 93%, but it's fairly slow because we're waiting on rocket control units to be made. They just take a while to craft, so I've upped it to the best assembling machine and the best speed modules I could, as well as upgrading speed module one's being created in hopes that this crafts faster. Around the base, nothing else has really changed. I've upgraded and fiddled with the nuclear power system, or just our power system that runs on nuclear energy. Added in a 5th reactor, just to provide us more heat. No other reason than that. And I've upgraded all my steam turbines to level 3 turbines, and I've upgraded all my heat exchangers. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. Upgraded all my heat exchangers to level 3 as well, so it's all running fairly smoothly. These have all kind of gone off track and now just have the logistics system feeding them the nuclear fuel cells, and then the disposal of the used up cell. What do you call it? Used up. Oh, used up uranium fuel cell. There we go. I'm gonna have some. There's some 238 being backed up there. Just put it in mine, I guess. These guys' fuel cells, unfortunately, are backed up, which is a good thing. And also this machine has really helped us. Like, look at this. We almost have a small iron chest full of the 235. Like, what more could you ask for? It's pretty neat. It's pretty beautiful. If you ever want to build some of this uranium shit, I'm sure. Well, this only takes 238, actually. Never mind. I thought it would have took 235. This 238 is good enough for these guys. But yeah, we got loads of 235 now. I don't know what to research anymore. Got loads of 235. Maybe just won't research anything and let my processing units kind of build up, or that would be the hope anyways. I know there's some other stuff that uses it, but no research for now. Waiting on the rocket silo. So I think that's it around the base. The only other thing I thought we could do is just run out in a direction like we talked about a few videos ago. So I'm gonna take Spidey here, and we're gonna go out on an adventure, and we're gonna see how far we can go east, I guess. I don't want to hop out of you, actually. And I'll just see how far I'll go, and I'll go for a bit, and if it just seems like it's endless, then I guess I'll turn around, and if I meet up something cool, then I guess I'll stop and talk to you guys. But that's kind of it for the base update, so I guess if you don't want to see the edge of the map or see how far I go, then you can dip out. Well, everybody, as you can see, my path here takes some dips and some dips and some dabs, but we I wonder why there's pollution there. Forest fire, maybe? It's weird. In there too. I wonder why there's pollution in some spots here. But as you can see, ran quite a distance and no edge of the map, and I just did a quick Google search, and it's like 2,000 by 2,000 kilometers. uh, which in game is really huge, you know. So like it says, you can read this right on the wiki, but it basically says it makes the map seemingly endless because it'd take you like 3.5 hours to get to the edge of the map, and that's like real world time. Or 3.3 hours or whatever, I think. 3 point something hours anyways. I think it was 3.3 now that I'm remembering. 3.3 hours in a Mark III train using rocket or nuclear fuel. And that being said, that means like the track's already built for you and there's no obstacles in your way, and you just go in a straight line from your starting point, and it takes you 3.3 hours to get to the edge of the map, which is really cool, but not something we can accomplish right now. Needless to say, how about turn around and head back? We've traveled quite a distance from our little corner, our little patch of alien planet over here. There's one spot through here that I thought right here, because you have the 4 basics, except you have a shit ton of them. You actually have 2 copper deposits here, but then an iron, a coal, and a stone. Like, to start up a new base, like all the way out here, this would be ideal, because I mean, you have the 4, you start out with the 4 basic materials, but instead of only having like 1.2 or 2.4, it's like, no, you have 43 million iron to start with, 33 plus 14, you have 47 million copper to start with, 12 million coal, 22 million stone. So I just thought that was funny. It's like, oh man, if I were to start a base out here, like, this would be the spot, because you have fucking everything to begin with. And then like look at some of these alien bases, not to forget, they're fucking crazy and ridiculously big and huge. But like the resources out here, I think it's just like balanced, like it's just balancing basically resources versus enemy or hostile units. This is a 6,000, this one is a 15, basically 16,000% oil yield. This one's 7,600. Needless to say, there's a shit ton of, this is a 22 million uranium deposit. That's pretty crazy. Got a couple 11,000 oil deposits out here. Needless to say, you just get outside of our little square, 100 million copper deposit spot. Let's take a look at that, just to show you how fucking stupid these alien bases are. I don't even see, there's like a few hatcheries, but mostly they're worm towers defending the place. This is what these bases are, they're big, like the worm turrets. There's a few, I mean, probably is like a fair amount of the alien hatcheries in here mixed in, but you just don't really notice it because the majority of it is these, what do you call these, giant worms? They're just worms. That's a giant worm, then what's this one? A behemoth worm. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, if that's a giant worm, these are just, you see it really chunks up my energy fighting all these alien bases. Big acid worm. We are running out of energy, running out of battery storage anyways. But you can see, you play this for a long time and you have to expand out this way, this far, it would get pretty freaking crazy. But at the same time, 100 million copper, probably worth it. That's just crazy. I just thought it was something we could do, something we could explore, and turns out like it's kind of neat, it's kind of cool to see, so I think it was worth it, on my end anyways. But I think I'll head back for now, and there goes my power. Love it. Love crawling this slow. Yeah, this would not be doable without the overdrive engines, that's for sure. Alright guys, we're headed up to the polluted area to see what's going on here. Yeah, it must have been a fire that ravaged through here, which is weird, but I'm wondering if it's not somehow started by those alien fire spitters. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to get around these guys. But we just tried to start a fire back a ways away and it didn't work, so I don't know how that one would have got triggered. Mysteries that we don't know, but it does definitely look like a fire ant coursed through that forest, so however it occurred, it occurred. Alright, well, with that I think we'll be good to just head home maybe. I got gunked up. Got hit with some acid. Oh, can I get across this pond maybe? No, reach, Spidey, reach. Reach, we'll just go around it, I guess. Am I going the right way? I don't know anymore. Here's no path. Where is my path? Much further we got to go. Oh, Christ. Oh, ways. So that will do it for today, guys. I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. I will complete my journey home and call it a day. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, comment, do any and all of those things if you enjoyed the video today. And as we say up here in Canada, peace out!